Okay, this is Kevin R's latest contraption. And he built this thing entirely himself with the exception of...
the feet.
Yeah, I put the feet, the base on it, and I cut the cardboard.
Yeah.
But Kevin designed it, decided what angles to put the runs on and everything else. Now, you want to, explain a little bit about this thing before you demonstrate it. You want to show the back? Okay.
It's built on a Parallax Propeller 2. So that just slides right in there. And you can see that there's a servo up there, there, and there.
Hold on. I can get this other one. There you go, servo there.
And then there's one
and there's
there,
one
and then there's one
here.
there. And then there's a buzzer right here just stuck in the breadboard temporarily. You'll see why that cap's there later. And then the lights are just strung around here.
Okay, so let's go around the front. And this is your power supply here? Is that that's what that is, I guess?
This is the power supply.
And what's that little knob? What's that little knob there?
Well, before I start that, this is power supply. If you've seen some of the other videos, this is the same one that I use. It isn't for the propeller, it's just for the lights, because the lights need quite a bit of power.
Okay,
now this little knob here
I gotta get in here. Okay.
Is a rotary encoder. Now, I just added this like 10 minutes ago. I don't have any ideas to do what the rotary part of it, but I have the button doing something, and you'll see that later. But eventually I'll have an idea of what to do with it. I just added it 10 minutes ago.
And how long, let's see, you worked on this most of yesterday, maybe a few minutes today, I guess.
All I did today was add in the encoder and just test it, make sure it still works.
Okay, so do you want to demonstrate what this thing does?
Yeah. So let's go to the back again to turn it on.
Okay.
Well, so it's plugged in just with the power supply down there. Now I'll just flip the switch. Now
Okay,
let's
go around and see what it looks like.
Now,
okay, so you got some lights working here now.
Now, yesterday you had to rush against the timer to put the marble in, but now you just press the button in the encoder when you're ready. It's just a standard marble that I'm using. Now,
okay.
So let's start it.
Stand.
So press the button. Well, before I do that, I need to put the marble in. Then I press the button. Okay, now,
cool.
If you didn't hear that, the buzzer beeped 5 times at the back. I wish it was a little louder. Now what's cool is that you can actually hold down, if you just quickly press it might not work, but if you hold down the button on the encoder, you can reload it with yesterday I had to press the reset button at the back. Let's change the exposure just in case you can't see the lights. We're going to run it again a second time. There.
Okay.
So we just put the marble in. Hold down the button. And there you go.
Pretty neat. Now you made this thing. What was this? This is some. Okay, these boxes I cut the cardboard for you, so they're made out of cardboard. The little, I don't know what you call them, the catcher things that drop the marbles. But then this one up here, this was something you had.
Let's change the exposure back.
This too bad you didn't have more of these, but you only had one. But I guess that was something from a Play-Doh set or something.
Yeah. What I did is that
you sort of modified it.
It was kind of like a shopping bag type thing. I just snipped the handles out and then poked a hole through it, both sides, and then just added. I know you can't see that, but there's a servo horn inside there, and then just stuck it to the servo. And
this board in the background, this white board, that's a grease board or whatever they call it. It's a whiteboard.
The other side is actually a blackboard.
Yeah, and the other side's a blackboard. So it allowed you to write on it and change the writing on it, whatever you wanted to do.
Yeah.
So, and then now you want to. This is what here? This is
the software. That's what I was going to say.
Let me get it down here.
So,
okay.
Let's see what's changed. I made the font a little bit bigger there. Okay. I made the font a little bit bigger there just so you can see it. Now, I'll make it bigger because they can see it.
None will see that too well, I don't think. That's kind of good. I mean, you can sort of
make it. That's good. Now, let's start from the top. And then if you want to see this, you can just pause the video. I'm going by quite slowly. This function here, this private method, is to operate the servos. It's almost it. And that's the end.
Okay, now this video is going to be on, here, turn around. This video is going to be on YouTube, so if you want to see more of Kevin's videos, like and subscribe.
Yes.
So that's it.